All right, hey everyone, here we are, hole number 4 here. And this is a challenging wind. Anytime that you try to go for this shot here, you'll see that this fairway kind of rounds off a little bit. You got to be very careful because this is barely going to crawl to that fairway. And great balls to the left really end up costing you. You can see he caught a great ball right. It's probably going to be favorable. It's much better when you do that. It's probably better than his perfect ball was. Probably would have been in the rough. So you can see he didn't curl it very much. If you're going to go for that shot, I recommend quite a bit more curl. I'm probably not going to do that shot with weak bags. So you can look for that. I'll do that on my a little bit more advanced bag. But with weaker bags, we're gonna have to. It's a lot smarter to go around the tree this way. So you're gonna see that I essentially just try to play here, kind of a positioning shot, and I'm thinking somewhere along the lines of 4.5 rings, somewhere in there. That's more or less where I went, right around 4.5 rings. Be just a little bit of curl, counter curl to kind of straighten out that wind effect. And you can see we're just trying to duck below the tree there. Looks like I may have just clipped it, came in just a little bit hot. But all in all, you can see we get it up to where we need. The opponent's going to be a little bit deeper. It's a lot easier to make it when you can get it up that far. So hopefully you do have, a little bit more advanced bag. However, with the weaker bags, I don't recommend going for that shot. And as I mentioned, great balls to the left can end up making that first bounce clip the rough. Really puts you in a bind when you do that. So that's a mistake that you just don't want to make. But with the more advanced bag, we will be going that method. You can see my opponent there took it off the fairway, something I recommend not doing. So if I got up there, I would position the ball on the front of the green right here and then use some side spin, which is still what I'm going to end up being able to do anyway. You can see I still got mine into range. But even with that angle, I'd put it right here for him, and he would have been coming in at a different angle and then probably use some right spin for his shot. So here you can see we are going to be pulling up towards max. We're going to try to play some wind effect as well. So I'm thinking something along the lines of putting the ball guide right up in here a little bit. Maybe just coming in just a touch on that backspin. I typically go at least max, which is at least 5 rings here, I bet. That's about 5.5. Let's just see how that looks. Keep in mind, we also play just a little bit of offset ball guide as well. Just too much. So just a hair too much, 0.2 rings less, and we had it. But it gives you a starting point. It gives you an idea of how it's going to play. Do be thinking about things like wind effect. It is going to end up pushing the ball towards the right just a little bit there. So you do got to be a little bit cautious of that. Good luck with that hole, and I will see you guys on 5 momentarily.